So for this video, guys, we're going to be looking at the play called tight end whip, and we're going to show you a different way to run it than we did in the YouTube video. And what I like about this is we're going to continue the same motion that we've been doing with all the scheming, but this time we're going to run the motion from the short side of the field, and it's going to be a little bit more of a baby motion. Let me show you why it works. So what we're going to do here is start off with cover two. And I'll put someone in the deep blue, and then I'll do it without the guy in the deep blue so you can see that we don't lose that vertical hook on the right-hand side. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put the B on a comeback, and then we're going to either put the A on a streak or we're going to block him, okay, depending on what you feel. And what you're going to see here is the RB is going to be our guy that we're going to motion, and we're going to have the ability to throw it underneath this comeback. I really like this against cover two the best, but it does have its options to beat other coverage as well. So if we do this, we're going to hike this ball, we're going to go here, see how it goes, nice speed in, and you're going to be able to throw that ball underneath, and you're typically going to get about 6 or 7 yards before you make any contact. Now, the same thing applies if they don't put the, I'm going to leave the guy in the vertical hook this time. This way you can see that it's not like we're taking him out of the play. And you're going to see again that we're going to do the same motion. People are trying to figure out what he's doing. He's going to go in, and now he's going out, and we're going to have some good success, right? Really easy read when it comes to cover two. Love it when people are trying to blitz me at cover two. This is a quick hitter that I can get the ball out of my hands very quickly. And typically when people blitz cover two, their responsibility becomes more the inside of the hash marks per se, because they usually are sending an extra player. So instead of having, help to one side or the other, especially if they're sending 6, they're almost on an island in the middle of the field, and this is going to give you a nice opportunity of a quick hitter to the outside. Now let's go ahead and take a look at what it would look like if you're doing cover 3. And typically speaking, with cover 3, your when it comes from up top, it's definitely a little bit tougher to throw this because the guy is naturally coming down. Whereas if he was lower, where the cloud flat's coming, then it'd be an easier throw. But I just definitely want to show it to you here. This is why I'm going to tell you why I like it against cover 2 best. So you're going to do here, hike this ball. You can see that we're going to be able to throw this ball. I like to pass lead down to get my 5 yards, just to make sure that I don't pass into the cloud flat. I like to throw it down in that type of situation. Now, if you're cover 3 where they're in hard flats, then you're going to have a really nice opportunity of throwing it to the comeback. And you're going to have that success. And you're going to see here, we're going to move this guy over. You're going to hike the ball. Get this guy over here. And I'm getting crushed here. But let's go ahead and try it again for you. And let's try it here. Let's get the cover 3. And you got to love the block sheds that happen sometimes in practice mode. Which, it's okay. This time, you know what? I'm going to show you where I'm going to block my tight end. Because I told you it was optional to do that. So if you're getting any type of extra rush, definitely don't need the tight end on this play. Here you go. Now we're going to sit in the pocket. Here we go. And we're going to throw it to this player right on the sidelines when you're facing hard flats. So you've got that option, which is really nice. Now, you do have the option as well of waiting for this X to kind of cross the field for yourself. Now, if you're doing a cover 2, what you'll see here is that they're kind of the X and the B kind of get in the same spot, but the X still gets the ability to be a little bit deeper than him. So you see here, we can wait for this guy. And this works against pretty much all coverages. You just need a little bit more time here. And you're going to wait for this X, and you're going to be able to throw the ball over there and have really nice gain. Typically speaking, it's going to be a very hard cover 2 type of responsibility for a middle linebacker to want to cover across the field like that. So just something that you want to keep in mind as you do it. You definitely can mix up who you want to throw to. But for me, this play typically is something I'm going to take out of the bag when I go against like linebacker strike 2, pinch dog press, something to where I can max protect and know that I've got a quick option, So say I'll go to one of those pinch dog presses or something like that to where you kind of see it a little bit better here. So I'll go to 3-4, and we'll do pinch dog 2 press, okay? For here, let me go to my play, and let's go to tight end whip. So first and foremost, I'm max protecting, right? As a defender, what I'm doing on this play is I'm just going to base the line. I'm going to pinch my linebackers. I'm going to spread my defensive line. And then what I'll do is I'll just crash up, and I'm going to quarterback contain. And then typically speaking, I'm going to put my guys in cloud flats, and I'm going to put one of these guys in a middle third. Typically it's that way, and I'm going to roam everything with this guy. That's typically how people were going to run this. Even if they left this guy in a vertical hook, it's still going to work. So I'm just going to kind of show you what I would do here. Again, I'm just putting this B on that comeback. We're going to motion this guy over. We're going to hike the ball. You see that they're coming in. We can throw it right on its break and have some really good success on that. Now, if they try to jump that side, you still got the quick post over here on the left-hand side. So, you know, say they were doing the opposite guy, and we'll do it like this, where, let me just set this up real quick. All right, something like this. And say now they are putting their Y on a deep blue. And let me just make sure I'm in a baseline, because these guys are all, yeah, we'll do it like that. And then they're taking this one linebacker and they're saying, you know what, I'm going to cover to the right side of the field. So I'm just going to put this linebacker on a hard flat. Okay, so they're basically emulating that they are blocking. I mean, they're playing deep over the middle, but they're going to take away that player. So here we go again. I'm going to move this guy over, and you're going to see here they go into the right-hand side. And now we're waiting for this X to come across, and you're going to have that player. So if they send the house and they try to take away that option, you still got the middle option. That's why I really like this play as a blitz beater when people send heavy cover 2 at you, because of that quick option to the right. And if they obviously sell out for it as a user, you still got the cross across the middle.